Hello, this is lecture number 2 for the chapter integration for class 12th, and in the last lecture we have done the basics of the integration. Now starting with exercise 7.1 in from question number 1 to 4 you have to use the antiderivative to find the integration of the following functions. Now integration of sine 2x with respect to x is minus half cos 2x upon 2y. Because the derivative of this, that is minus half cos 2x, will be equal to minus ka sine 2x into 2, which is equal to sine 2x. This is. We'll discuss the direct integration of this after this question number 4. I'll give you the short method to find the integration of some function directly. Now cos 2x integration is, you have to put the sine c here. 1 upon 3 sine 3x, because the derivative of sine 3x upon 3 is equal to cos 3x into 3, which is equal to cos 3x. This is cos 3x, so the integration of cos 3x will be equal to 1 upon 3 sine 3x. This we have done in the formulas of the integration we have done. 1 upon 3 e ki power 3x integration is e ki power 3x upon 3. Because the derivative of 1 upon 3 e ki power 3x is equal to e ki power 3x into 3 into 1 upon 3, which is equal to e ki power 3x. Similarly, the derivative integration of ax plus b ki power 2 is equal to ax plus b ki power 3 upon 3 upon a. Because the derivative of 1 upon 3a, a plus ax plus b whole cube is equal to 3a plus b ki power 2 into a, which is equal to a plus b ka whole square, which is the integration of this. So this is the integration of first 4 questions in which you have to use the antiderivative to find the integration of these functions. Now we can do it directly. How can we do it directly? You simply integrate the first function, that is the integration of sine 2x is cos 2x minus cos 2x, and divide by the derivative of the second function, which is 2, like this. You can do it directly. Integration of sine is minus cos 2x and divide it by the derivative of 2x. As you have doing in the derivative of the first function, multiply by the derivative of the second function. In the integration, integrate the first function divided by the derivative of the second. That is, integration of sine 2x is minus cos 2x divided by the derivative of 2x. The direct method you can do it. Similarly, cos 3x, the integration of cos is sine 3x divided by the derivative of 3x, which is equal to 3. This is the direct method. The integration of e ki power 3x is e ki power 3x divided by the derivative of 3x, which is 3. This. Now integration of a plus b ki power 2 will be equal to ax plus b ki power 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1. That is a plus b ki power 3 upon 3 divided by the derivative of ax plus b, which is equal to a. This is the direct method of the integration. Now from 6 onwards, 4 e ki power 3x plus 1 integration will be e ki power 3x divided by the derivative of 3x, which is equal to 3, and integration of 1 is x, because the derivative of x is 1, so the integration of 1 will be equal to x. So you can break it into 2 integration. 4 e ki power 3x plus 1, you can write 4 e ki power 3x with respect to x plus 1 with respect to x. Integration of e ki power 3x will be e ki power 3x divided by the derivative of 3x, which is equal to 3. And the integration of 1 is x plus c, the constant of integration, that is arbitrary constant. In question number 7, x square into 1 minus 1 upon x ka whole square with respect to x. First of all, simplify this expression. You are getting x square minus 1, and the integration of x square will be x raised to power 3 upon 3, and the integration of 1 is x plus c. This is the integration of this function. Now ax square plus bx plus c with respect to x, to break into 3 integration, that is a integration of x square with respect to x, b integration of x with respect to x, plus c integration of 1 with respect to x, because a, b, c's are the scalars or the coefficient of x square and x, and c is the constant. So you have to integrate only x square, x and 1. The integration of x square is x raised to power 3 upon 3. Integration of x is x ki power 2 upon 2 plus derivative of 1 is x into c, and here I have written in place of c the constant k, where k is the arbitrary constant in place of c because c is already there. Now similarly in question number 9, 2x square plus e ki power x break into 2 integration, 2 integration of x square with respect to x, e ki power x integration with respect to x, and integration of x square is x ki power 3 upon 3, and integration of e ki power x is e ki power x plus c. So this is the integration of doing the integration of some functions in the first exercise. Now in question number 10, it is root x minus 1 upon root x whole square with respect to x. To find the whole square of this, a square plus b square minus 2ab, you will get this. Break into 3 integration of x with respect to x, integration of 1 upon x with respect to x, minus 2 integration of 1 with respect to x. So integration of x is x square upon 2, integration of 1 upon x is log of mod x, integration of 1 is x, it becomes minus 2x plus c. Now you have to integrate x cube plus 5x square minus 4 upon x square with respect to x. So first of all, simplify this expression. X cube upon x square, 5x square upon x square minus 4 upon x square. It will become x, it will become x, it will become 5, it will become 4x ki power minus 2, like this. So x 1 minus x ki power minus 2. This is 2 and this is also equal to 2. So it will become only 5. So integration of x is x square upon 2, integration of 1 is x, so it will become 5x. Integration of x ki power minus 2 will be x ki power minus 2 plus 1 upon minus 2 plus 1 plus c. Integration of x ki power n is x ki power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. This formula we have used here. Simplify this, x ki power minus 1 upon minus 1, so it becomes 4 upon x. Similarly is the question number 12. X cube upon root x, 3x upon root x, 4 upon root x. On division, the power will be subtracted. So x ki power 3 minus half, x ki power 1 minus half, x ki power minus half with respect to x. It will become 5 upon 2, it will become 1 upon 2, it will become x ki power minus half. Now integrate x ki power n. X ki power n plus 1 upon n plus 1, x ki power n plus 1, that is half plus 1 upon half plus 1, x ki power minus half hai, so x ki power minus half plus 1 upon minus half plus 1. Simplify this expression, you are getting this. X ki power will become half, it will become half, 4 upon half will be equal to 8. So this is the question number 12. Now in question number 13, again you have to divide a fraction, try to simplify it. You can factorize the numerator, taking x square common in the first two term, 1 common in the last two term, taking x minus 1 common in the first and the second. So it will become x minus 1 into x square plus 1. X minus 1 will be cancelled out with x minus 1. So simply you have to integrate x square plus 1, which will equal to x ki power 3 upon 3, that is n plus 1 upon n plus 1, and integration of 1 is x plus c you have to write. Question number 14, 1 minus x into root x. So multiply and open the bracket. On multiplication, the power will be added. So multiply 1 with root x, it will become x ki power half. Multiply x with root x, it will become x ki power 3 by 2. Integrate by using the formula x ki power n, which is x ki power half plus 1 upon half plus 1, x ki power 3 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3 by 2 plus 1 plus c. Simplify, you will get the integration. Same method is here, multiply and open the bracket. On multiplication, the power of the variable will be added. So 3x ki power 2 plus half plus 2x ki power 1 plus half, multiply 3 into x ki power half. Multiply, on multiplication, the power of the variable will be added. Now integrate by separating it. It will be x ki power n plus 1 upon n plus 1, that is 5 upon 2 plus 1 upon 5 upon 2 plus x ki power 3 3 by 2 plus 1 upon 3 by 2 plus 1, x ki power half plus 1 upon half plus 1, and simplify. You take your own time to simplify these fractions like this. Question number 16 is somewhat easy. You have to simplify 2x minus 3 cos x plus e ki power x, separate into 3 integrations. So you have to integrate only x, you have to integrate cos x, you have to integrate e ki power x. So e ki power ka integration is e ki power x, cos x ka integration is sin x, and x ki power 1 ka integration x ki power 2 upon 2. So this is the question number 16. Now in question number 17, Again, it is a very easy question. You have to integrate 2x square minus 3 sin x plus 5 root x. So it will become integration of x square, integration of sin x, integration of x की power half. Root x is half. So integration of x square is x की power 3 upon 3, that is 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1. Integration of sin x is minus sin x. So it will become 3. Oh, sorry, integration of sin x is minus cos x. So it will become plus 3 cos x, and x की power half plus 1 upon half plus 1 using the integration of x की power n. Question number 18, it is sec x into sec x plus 10x, multiply and open the bracket. It will become sec square plus sec x into 10x, and you know the integration of sec square, which is equal to 10x. You know the integration of sec x into 10x, which is equal to sec x. Integration of sec x into 10x is equal to sec x. In question number 9, you have to first of all convert into that term in which you can find easily the integration of the function. So sec square upon cos square will become, take this to the numerator, it will become sin square. Take this sec to the denominator, it will become cos square. It will become tan square. We don't know the integration of tan square. So use the identity of tan square is equal to sec square minus 1, because we know the integration of sec square, which is equal to tan x, and integration of 1 is x. In question number 20, it is 3 minus 2 sine upon cos square, break into two functions, 3 upon cos square x and 2 sine x upon cos square x. So take this 2 cos square to the numerator, because it will become sec square, because we know the integration of sec square, and simplify this as sine upon cos will be tan and 1 upon cos will be sec. You convert this in the form in which you can easily find the integration. So sine upon cos tan and 1 upon cos sec. So integration of sec x into tan x is sec x, and integration of sec square x is tan x. In question number 21, it is also very easy. You have to find the antiderivative, means integration of root x plus 1 upon root x. You have to find the integration of x की power half and integration of x की power minus half, which can you do it very easily. Now in question number 22, it is given that the derivative of fx is 4x cube minus 3 upon x की power 4. You have to find the function of fx. So when you take remove this derivative from the one side, you will get the integration sign on the right hand side. So fx will be equal to integration of this function integrated. You are getting this x की power 4 minus plus 1 upon x cube plus c. X की power 3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1, x की power minus 4 plus 1 upon minus 4 plus 1 is equal to this. So this is equal to fx. Now it is given that the value of f2 is equal to 0. To replace x by 2 in the right hand side, 2 की power 4, 2 की power 3 plus c, and f2 is given equal to 0 in the question. See your book carefully, and you will get the value of c, which is coming out to be minus 129 upon 8. And because you have to find the value of fx, to replace the value of c here, the function fx is this. So this is the completion of exercise first of the integration. We'll continue in the next lecture. Thank you.